Hello.
Morning. I'm Clem Francis, originally from London, student, part-time, no-skilled worker. And the main reason I'm voting to leave is because, first of all, Britain needs its own sovereignty. And the effect that being in the EU has had on low-skilled workers, which the Remain campaign don't seem to be able to grasp.
And by that,
fully.
Do you mean competition for jobs and
Low
suppressing
wages, competitions for jobs, people needing to apply for 500 jobs before they can even get one.
Okay.
That's not the Britain I remember. That's not the Britain I grew up in. That's not the Britain. That's not the Britain I want to be a part of.
Okay.
And we need to stop being so scared of these tactics. We're better than that. We're smarter than that. We know these people are waffling. We know what's up. We know the deal. We get it. You lot want to maintain the status quo. But the simple fact is, everybody needs to be factored into this decision. It shouldn't be about businesses. It needs to be about the people.
All right,
the people
Clem.
that actually...
Clem, stay there. Gentleman over here. Hi, good morning.
Hi, my name's Jimmy. I'm originally from Lincolnshire. I'm a musician, comedian and the rest. I'm voting
Talk to Clem.
I'm voting to Remain basically because I think that there's more to Britain than the argument of let's make Britain great again, because I think that we could make a Britain for the future which is a bit more culturally diverse and interesting. And I'm not an economist. And I just hear a lot of talk about money all the time, and I can't say like whether the economy is going to be better or worse in or out of Europe, and I'm not going to say, oh, if we remain it's going to be better, but okay. I'm going to say I like being part of a bigger picture. I like the fact that the UK could remain part of this like big thing that is Europe, and I think that instead of making a great Britain we could make a great Europe.
Reality check, my friend. Reality check. Britain is already multicultural. You know, it's multicultural, and has been for the best part of 70 years or more. Okay, it's already happened. Okay, that's different from having people coming from outside and undercutting our low-skilled workers. Okay. Now, it's not about we want to be inclusive. Forget the inclusiveness. What about the British people? What about the low-skilled people that are not being protected? What about the people who haven't got academic backgrounds, that aren't innovators, that can't get up and move?
Let Jimmy
what about
respond.
them?
Clem, let Jimmy
Who looks out for them?
Excuse me, what are you talking about? This country has not protected their workers at all since the 80s. Not once. And it is only because of the Europe that we have any kind of protection. This is one of the only countries in the world where there's a 0 hours contract.
Yes, fair enough. But the bottom line is we cannot have a situation whereby British people are coming second. It makes no sense.
Hello, Jimmy. My name is Martin, and I just saw your exchange with the other gentleman on BBC. And I would like to point out why I think you should care more about well-being of the other gentleman. You see, if there is an influx of low-skilled workforce and not enough jobs, someone still have to pay for food and accommodation of unemployed workers. That someone is government. But they need to find this money somewhere too. So they tax working people a little bit more and cut some services so they can provide for unemployed workers. At some point, some skilled worker who runs a little business and creates jobs for others will tell himself, why should I be here when government takes too much of my money and provide low quality services? I will go to some other place with better services and lower taxes. And he moves. Such person is likely to be accepted in foreign country, because if he can create jobs, he is most likely to be beneficial for the new country economics. So now you have even less jobs. So government will have to raise taxes and cut services again. This circle will repeat itself to the point where there is not enough money to provide food for everyone. At that point, you may find that if there is not enough money to buy food, there is not enough money to pay artists. Artists like musicians or comedians. Artists like you. so you will have to find some other job. Maybe you have some other high-value skills like engineer or doctor. But if you don't, you will have to compete at low-skill job market. And after you apply for 500 jobs, maybe you remember the other gentleman and wish you stood on his side in the debate. Because at that point, you will understand how his well-being affects your well-being through economics. That may be a big picture you will be part of. And if you feel like walk an extra mile today, try to find out how diverse are Muslim countries and why. Because if you let your borders open like you do now, you may become one soon. Anyway, I'm a musician too, and I hope nothing bad will happen to you. Good luck, Jimmy. May it work well for you. And just a footnote for the lady at the end. If you want your country to have workers, maybe it would be a good idea to give it some sovereignty to do so.